Hello everyone and welcome to the stream. We've got an exciting night of lacrosse here on a beautiful Friday night here in Tallahassee at Bill Harkins Field. We got the Clemson Tigers undefeated playing against our undefeated Florida State Seminoles. I'm your host Spencer Stephen, as always joined by
Brennan O'Halloran
and Jake Kamea. Welcome back, folks.
And we are in for a good one tonight. Thank you guys so much for joining us as we are underway here. First face off. Clemson gets the ground ball, but jumps out of bounds, and it's going to be Florida State's ball.
Yeah, good pressure there by Jack Schiffel.
Yep. We know key part of this FSU defense. All right, FSU looking to capitalize on that play there with their first offensive possession of the night.
Dean Rothschild dodges to the right.
Shot
Ooh.
A bit high.
Yeah, good take by Dean there. Noles will continue their offensive hot streak as the past 2 games they scored over 15 goals a game.
Inside, another shot. 2 quick shots from Bronson Dodwell.
What a name there, huh?
Yep.
The Seminoles coming off of a great win against Georgia Tech. The last game in OT was 16-15. Tyler Moore scored the winning goal.
Yeah, game of the week right there.
Another shot. This FSU team letting it fly early, unable to connect so far, but these getting a lot of looks, which is a good sign if you're the Seminoles.
Yeah, Brad Warden, another one of our leading scorers right there, folks. Your Noles have 46 seconds left on the shot clock, so plenty of time to work the ball around. Get a goal here.
All right, we got ball down low at the X. Dodging, goes. And the ball, goal, first of the day. It was a bit tough to see, but
Rothschild,
what a shot.
Taking a hit on the way down. Still scores it anyway.
Wow, what a shot by Dean there. Goes around X to the X slot, it goes around crease and puts in the back of the net.
Yeah,
what a start for the Noles, huh?
We know one of FSU's most aggressive offensive players, Dean, not afraid to get in there. We already saw that shot went high early in the possession and then just redeems it there and just pushes that through.
Yeah, folks, what a good game this is. Another top 10, 15 matchup, and as the Noles get the win there. You know, fun fact. You know we love our fun facts here on this channel. You know, it's Will Kelly's 21st birthday today, so happy birthday to Will.
Happy birthday. All right.
As I was saying, folks, it's a top 15, top 10 type of matchup here. Clemson comes in after having 2 big wins in Auburn, Alabama beating the UCF Knights and the Auburn Tigers, but also put a smackdown on the Florida Gators about 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, it's a huge win. Dean, once again, takes another shot, but a great save by the Clemson goalie. Another save. Ball's up in the air.
Wow, another save. Wow.
Multisanti with the shot. What a possession. Absolute chaos right now. Ball's on the ground.
Swept out.
The Clemson Pulp is able to get the ground ball and is looking to clear it. Clemson's going to get their first offensive possession of the day. Swings it out to 2 on the left. 26 shoots low.
And a big save by Ethan Striner, continuing his hot streak.
Absolutely.
Good up and out by Jude Nye was there. Fun fact about Jude, he's been to over 27 countries. That's a cool fun fact, huh?
Absolutely. President, traveling the world. Shot, and what a shot, and score.
Tyler Morris.
Who else?
Goal.
Who else but the man, huh?
But the man himself, the one who won the Seminoles the game last week against Georgia Tech in overtime, gets the Noles 2-0. And an early lead against Clemson. This is a good sign if you're the Seminoles.
Exactly. This is going to be a high-scoring game, folks. The Clemson Tigers are averaging over 18 goals a game this season, and your Noles obviously back-to-back 15 goals games, like I said earlier. So expect a shootout here, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, in these early season games, you never really know what you're going to get. I mean, we talked about it, Clemson dominating Florida. So you got almost a sigh of relief that things are going your way early.
And Jack Schiffel, Mr. Ground Balls, like we want to call him on this team. Another ground ball scooped up by the LSM.
Yeah, those extra possessions he wins every game for the Seminoles are so valuable. Just a perfect example of that. And Tyler Morris with the ball up top for the Seminoles.
Sorry about the clock there, folks. We're about 13 minutes here in this first quarter still.
All right, FSU.
Moving it around. Clemson trying to step up on this defense here. Wow.
What a pass. And
Behind
catch
the
by
back.
Bronson.
Behind the back try for that shot there, a little bit wide.
FSU going to take it in. Up top, Tyler Morris dodging. Finds the pass. Shot low. Sails right.
There's some pace on that shot. Wow.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Trevor Bjornsson, the Viking man, what we like to call him
Viking.
in on the broadcast with a
Yeah,
great
he
shot.
stands out.
Standing above 6 feet tall, that's for sure.
No doubt.
And here's James Frankowski, the sophomore. I called him a freshman last week. I didn't know the guy well enough, apparently, even though he's on my own team. But here's the shot. Ooh, little left.
Another nice save there by the Clemson goalkeeper. Deflected.
7 shots for the Seminoles already, really early on in this game.
Yeah. A lot of offensive attack, which we love to see on the broadcast.
Keep pressure on the goalkeeper, and shots will fall. Bjornsson dodging from down low, swings it out to Dowdell. Finds the pass inside. Shot.
Beautiful feed.
Beautiful feed and a goal. Tyler Moltisanti.
Great teamwork there by the Seminoles.
We got a
Ball movement was great.
We got a 3-goal lead here early for the Seminoles.
Exactly. Great ball move right there. Bronson hits the no-look pass to Tyler Moltisanti, who goes up crease, evades the defender, and puts in the back of the net for your Noles.
Yeah, Bronson Dowdell, sorry, is
getting the names down.
I mean, let me say it, 10 out of 10 name. And fun fact about Bronson, he has 2 different colored eyes.
Oh.
So look at that, folks. Huh?
Look at you and your fun facts, Jake.
Looks, ladies and gentlemen,
pretty fun
every single week I will give you new fun fact about our guys.
See, there's reason to tune in. Jake's fun facts. Oh,
Ooh,
body's on the
breaker.
floor.
Oh, he seems to be down.
He
but
seems
breaks
to
him
be
in.
still on the floor. Shot, and it's a
Oh,
goal. It
wow.
stuck by. It looked like he had saved it initially. That was William Kelly with the goal for the Seminoles and a
What a
quick
goal.
4-0 lead. And you cannot ask for a better start if you're the Florida State Seminoles.
The birthday boy gets his goal, but seems to be the focal for Clemson.
Is
Yeah.
injured.
So I'll
He's
hope.
walking off the field though. That's good.
Hopefully everything's okay.
Yeah, hopefully prayers to him. But what a goal by Willis Kelly. The ISO really from the start of the game wins the faceoff, goes down, and gets the goal on his birthday, huh?
Yeah, we have not seen much of this Clemson offense so far.
Or defense.
FSU, that's true. FSU dominating on the face-off, getting ground balls, and just doing a nice job keeping the pressure on this Clemson defense. So
The Noles got to make sure they keep their foot on the pedal, though. Can't let up just because you're up a few goals.
absolutely. Well, we talked about it. We'll say it once. We'll say it twice. Lacrosse is a game of runs. So getting overconfident, all of a sudden Clemson gets the ball, puts it in the back of the net. A couple times, they're right back in it.
Yeah, that was a scrappy.
Clemson gets possession.
Yeah. So
Beautiful save.
great save.
Wow.
Second big save of the day already.
For our junior goalie, Ethan Schreiner. What a save for the young man.
Yeah. He was fantastic in last week's game against Georgia Tech.
Had 15 saves last week, kept your Noles in the game, even though it was a barn burner, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah. Clemson,
Clemson looking to do something here in offense for the first time this game.
yeah, 22. Finds the shot, bounces off the cage.
It's going out, but it seems to be reset and a Clemson ball. Ladies and gentlemen, get ready for the midfielders to attack from offensive side of the ball for Clemson Tigers. And also look for number 24, Aiden McNulty, the lefty.
Great stick. Ball's going to go out.
That's Stone Foster with a good takeaway,
Yeah,
or check at least.
and it's going to stay with Clemson.
Down there in that far corner.
50
50
seconds.
seconds on the shot clock.
Yeah, you got me there, Spencer.
Thinking the same thing. 2 with it up top for Clemson.
What a
And just
poor
kind of,
pass.
yeah.
That's cookies right there, ladies and gentlemen. That's what we
That's
call that
cookies.
here.
Fair enough. Dumps it off to the goalie, Ethan Schreiner.
And a nice pass to
Beautiful
Cole Hancock. Are we going to get a pull?
Finds the pass. Oh, just a bit of miscommunication there.
But Dean to save the day.
Yeah. Lucky to get that possession if you're Florida
Dean
State.
Nighthawk Rothschild saving the day.
Yeah,
today.
Nighthawk, best in the nation, YBG.
YBG.
Man goes by a lot of nicknames. And one of them
All
is
well
also goal scorer.
deserved. Finds the pass. Shot.
Good wind up. Looks like I thought that
Moltisanti
one was
looking
going
for
in.
his second of the day.
Yeah, but good chase by Bronson Dodwell right there.
2 different colored eyes now. We know that.
Yeah, now you know that. Looks like Max, what's his name? Struess? Not Struess, the pitcher for the Nationals.
All right, Florida State with the ball up top. We got Dean Rothschild with it once again. Been the catalyst to this offense thus far. Nice spin back.
Good footwork there.
Finds
Quick
the pass
feed.
inside. Jude Niles.
Wow.
What a feed, but unable to come anything. Brad Wharton What a ride.
Wow.
But another good save there.
Seminoles are just getting shot after shot on the goalie here.
Yeah, I mean, this
Lucky
Clemson defense got to be getting tired.
And
Look
it's
at this ride.
Lucky for
Yeah,
Clemson
oh my
that they're
goodness.
even getting these saves. The goalie's really saving them right now. It could be a 9-goal game.
Bronson
Yeah.
Dowdell.
It definitely is. But ladies and gentlemen, one of the keys to this game for your Noles is the riding and the clearing. That's going to win this game from the 30 to the other 30. That's what wins this ball game, folks.
Absolutely. Winning those extra possessions. And a shot goes high. Drew Niles comes up with the ground ball for Florida State. Going to look to reset.
Mr. Worldwide, now that we know he's been to a lot of countries.
That's true. Dodging up top. Finds the pass inside.
A little bit forced.
Yeah, a bit forced, crowded. Balls ends up on the ground. Florida State comes up with it. Tyler Morris finds the pass over to Dean Rothschild.
The lefty.
Another save.
This Clemson goalie is really keeping them in here. Great check by Dean Rothschild.
Dean Rothschild. Oh, flags are going to fly.
I don't agree with that one.
We saw last week the referees were a bit trigger happy against Florida State. Hopefully the same is not true today. But
let's see if the the chat has any funny chats in there. Let's see.
yes, gotta.
FSU, yep, FSU better than Syracuse and Maryland.
Yeah, thanks for watching the better lacrosse game tonight. Who wants to watch that fake D1 stuff? This is the real D1, ladies and gentlemen. It's MCLA.
Absolutely.
Clemson take the ball up top with this man-up opportunity. Maybe they can get the goal they've been looking for here in this first quarter.
Yeah, definitely need something here. And beautiful save by Ethan Striner. Third great save, and every possession that Clemson comes up with.
Beautiful throw.
Yeah,
And a great
Patrick
pass.
Mahomes. Sounded like Chris Collins.
And the Clemson Tigers were offsides there. The attackman slipped. So it's going to be a 7-on-6 here. Knowles will get a man-up opportunity and a free play.
Tyler DeSanti swings over to Dodwell. Nice spin move. Finds inside. Sails high. It's going to stay with
Takes a
the
big hit.
Seminoles.
Another flag thrown.
So we're going to have
Dodwell looks to be a little
man up here.
there.
Oh, and
Hopefully everything's all good.
yeah. He's going to walk off, but not a good sign if you're a Seminoles fan. Hopefully all's okay.
Yeah. Yeah, Clemson with a big hit there. Hopefully Bronson's A-okay. Looks like Brad Warden's going to slip into the attack spot while Bronson gets checked up on the trainer. Hopefully he's all okay.
I believe the Seminoles might be two men up.
Yeah,
flags,
especially with that late hit, it's going to be a 2-man up of 6-on-4. Your Noles look to cash in big time here.
Yeah, Clemson definitely on their heels right now.
Looking
Two
to-
men down 4 goals.
Looking to put number 5 in here. FSU. Maybe we'll get it in this opportunity here.
Yeah, good chats going on. Yeah, Clemson did beat Florida 19-7 in Clemson, South Carolina. It was a cold one, but the Gators couldn't seem to contain the Tigers. But hopefully the Noles go a different way and get a big win here.
Florida State, Brad Wharton got it up top. Swings over to
Only a
Dean.
6-on-5,
Finds a nice
so-
pass inside. Tyler Montesanti swings back up to Tyler Morris. And what a
Wow!
feed inside.
Oh my God.
Owen Canada
Owen
puts it
Canada.
bar down. Wow, what a shot, folks.
Beautiful. I mean, you got to take advantage of that if you're Florida State, and they did just exactly that. 5-0. Clemson is still with a fat donut on the day. And that's just tough. Traveling all the way down here.
On a Friday night just to get blown out in Tallahassee.
that
Well-
would suck. They do play tomorrow, too, a doubleheader versus Jacksonville. Now, for you guys wondering, the Noles do play Jacksonville on Sunday, but there is some weather concerns as of now, so we'll update you if the game gets changed to maybe tomorrow or even Monday night. But can we talk about Owen Canada? He has stepped up big time this year for your Noles. Man up or even, it doesn't matter. He's been playing great this year.
Face off. Clemson kicks it out. Ball's
Great
still on the
stick.
ground.
Great pressure by your Noles, but
Wow.
they seem to
Yeah.
scoop it up. Wow.
Gets it back to the goalie. Just going to look to clear it. I mean, FSU's confidence is sky high right now.
But we got to make sure that can't take our foot off the gas like I was saying.
Absolutely. Jack
Great
Schiffel, what
check.
a check. Ball's on the ground. Oh my goodness. Jahai puts bodies on the floor.
He does, and a good tip by Matt Barturin. Over and back seems to be.
Jack
never
Schiffel
mind.
just seems to be everywhere right now.
Loose ball interference. I'm sorry, but Jahai Alexander told that guy, "Hey, buddy, the leech is next door. Why don't you hit the gym while you're at it?" This is a big matchup. Number 35, Parker Clem, on number 24, Aiden McNulty. The leading scorer for the Clemson Tigers. He's a senior lefty attackman, one of the best players in the country. Not good drip,
Rocking
though.
the leg sleeves today.
Not
too.
good drip, let me say.
Yeah.
Probably bottom 5 drip in the country.
Speaking of, how are we feeling about the jersey combos today?
I love them. Those are our new white jerseys. As you saw, we had the new
white
black,
and black
ones.
combo.
I like the white and black, a little mix and match. Next week, you'll probably see us wear our all whites, classic all whites.
8 for Clemson, dodging. Shoots and sails wide. It's going to stay with Clemson. I mean, just FSU's defense doing a great job pressuring these attackmen.
High right there on the X. Ooh.
Gets beat,
Clemson
but
gets passed,
unable to capitalize as the ball bounces off the cage, and it's going to go Florida State's way. Another defensive stop for the Seminoles. Just under 6.5 minutes to go right now.
That's exactly what we love to see. Good pressure, good saves, good communication by your Noles.
Yeah, this has been textbook defense today, and with the rides as well.
Oh,
Just all
Schreiner
around.
seems to have sailed it.
Clemson going to look to capitalize in transition here.
And a
Shoots
big
and a
save.
beautiful save. Makes up for it, but it bounces off. And Clemson gets their first goal of the day. Just a rebound. I mean, Clemson, great job staying aware there.
Another Clemson player seems to be a little shooken up over there after the goal.
That's not what we like to
Hopefully
see.
everyone's okay.
Oh, we're good. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, hey.
I see Episcopal.
Yeah, nice to meet you.
Yeah.
Oh, all right.
We love you guys. Like I listened to
Yeah, we're doing it now.
FSU. So Clemson gets on the board for the first time today. How will FSU respond? Again, you don't want to let them get hot, because that 5-goal lead can disappear pretty quickly. But ball's on the ground. Jack Schiffel, or no,
Blocked
Cole Hancock,
pass.
apologies, comes up with it.
Oh, little chippiness right there from the Clemson Tiger.
Clemson comes up with the ground ball.
Number 14 for
Some quick legs.
Clemson,
yeah. He watching film. He's their workhorse defensive mid. He's kind of like a subpar version of RoboCop. Let me say that.
ball up top. 31's got it for Clemson. Just looking to slow things down, capitalize, hopefully build some momentum off of that goal.
5 minutes, 20 seconds left here in this first.
31. Clemson just swinging the ball around right now.
Yeah, here's McNulty.
Parker Clem,
Great
beautiful
stick.
stick. Ball's on the ground. FSU's going to come up with the ground ball. Mason Ryan going the other way. We know he's got wheels.
And he's got a scoring ability too, and he hits Vinny.
What a catch by Vinny. Tyler Morris on the other side.
Morris
Fake
for
the shot.
magic.
Yeah, they're gonna slow it down, or will they?
Oh! Tyler Morris doesn't slow it down.
A little-
Puts his second goal of the day in the back of the net.
That's all
Oh.
from our captain Parker Clem. Gets a good takeaway and a great ground ball by RoboCop.
Yeah, and
Grayson Ryan.
Shout out Vinny Lane for that catch too.
Exactly, folks. You know, fun fact about Mason. You know we love our fun facts here. He ran the Tallahassee half marathon the day
Hey.
after beating the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets. How about that, huh? What athlete.
Yeah.
That's determination right there.
And here's JD Castillo, the sophomore faceoff man.
FSU been very successful in faceoffs today, which is a great sign for them. And another beautiful job.
Ground ball.
Jack Schiffel finds the
machine.
ground ball, and Florida State's going to look to clear it here. Parker Clem, who we just saw contribute to that last goal, finds Cole Hancock on the clear.
Oh, good check by number 26.
26. Goal is open momentarily.
Great
Ethan
defense
Strider's on his
there.
his
Wow.
heels, but wow, this FSU defense is just not letting Clemson have any
And the
rebound.
moves by the keeper.
Oh my goodness.
Let's put him. Someone should put him on
We
attack.
saw last week a similar situation, almost went all the way to score.
Tyler
Nearly.
Morris.
So we know
Taking it back
Ethan
to the
Strider is not
corner.
afraid to go.
Get some substitutions in for FSU.
Brad Wharton got the ball up top. Gonna swing it over to Jude. FSU's offense just slowing things down here. Just under 4 minutes to go.
Dean Rothschild loves this position here. He loves taking it up top and just beating his defender with that quick pace of his.
Exactly, and he can do it easily. He's staring him down like a lion hunts a gazelle.
A lion.
There's about
That's
30
right.
seconds left on the shot
Exactly what we
clock.
were talking about. He loves doing that
Swings it down.
up top.
Oh, shot by Brad Wharton. Got steam on it, but sails high.
Yeah, that was a great screenshot by Warden there. Nice skip pass by Montesanti too, caught the defense off guard.
Drew Niles dodging on 54. D-mini for Clemson. Finds Tyler Morris. Shot and a beautiful save by the Clemson's goalkeeper.
Clemson goalkeeper's racking up these saves right now, actually. He's got a lot.
Yeah, he's had a great game so far.
Nice catch there by 54, but oh my goodness, this FSU pressure has been relentless. 43, lucky to come up with it too. Finds a nice pass. What a catch and what a goal. I mean, that was beautiful for Clemson. What a pass, and I mean, that diving catch, you gotta appreciate that. Clemson finds the back of the net for the second time today, and keeping it competitive. Florida State cannot get too comfortable just yet. 6-2 here with 3 minutes to go. It's been a pretty high-scoring quarter. We said there might be fireworks today. 2 high-scoring teams, and we've got 8 goals this quarter. So already, and 3 minutes still to play.
As we have a little bit of shot clock issues here.
All right, let's check out what you guys are saying in the chat. Clemson goalie.
Looking like 2018 LeBron.
Yeah, has been doing well. Been one of the only bright spots for this Clemson team today. I mean, he's been getting peppered with shots, so shout out to him.
Greetings from Denver, Colorado. Shout out to everyone out there in Denver.
Thank you guys again for tuning in. We appreciate it. We're happy to bring this game to you.
We actually just reached 1,000 subscribers
Oh,
for
yeah.
the YouTube channel, so thank you.
Big milestone, so you guys are all a big part of that. All right, and we are back underway. Beautiful face-off win by the Seminoles, but ball's kind of an errant pass. Clemson comes up with the ground ball, going the other way. The pole finds 14. The midi for Clemson. And they're just going to look to set their offense. Looking to build some steam here. 2 goals on the board right now and just scored. Cutting this lead to 3 here before the quarter end would be huge for Clemson. Nice pass inside, shot,
Wow.
and a goal.
Now, this is exactly what you don't want to be doing right now for FSU, is getting lazy at the end of this quarter and letting in a couple of goals that could hurt you later in the game.
Yeah, don't get too confident if you're the Seminoles, because all of a sudden that lead is 3. Huge, important possession here for the Seminoles. Face-off underway. And a beautiful ground ball there. Florida State wins another face-off. Shot and saved. It's gonna ground ball. Let's see who comes up with it. We got a scuffle there. FSU ball. That's huge for the Noles. They're gonna get to set their offense.
About 2 minutes, 20 seconds here left in this quarter as the Seminoles look to make it 7.
Another goalie, and saved by the goalie, and the chase too.
Yeah, 2018 LeBron. That's what we could call him now. For
He's been
FSU
playing
Lax
like
lover.
it.
Clemson in no rush. Just looking to clear the ball here. I mean, I don't blame them. They've got the momentum right now. Scored 2 goals back to back. FSU with a nice ride, applying some pressure, kind of forces an errant pass, and that's what we've seen all day from the Noles. Just pressure leading to mistakes from Clemson and capitalizing on those mistakes.
And Ryan Stanley gets the ground ball. Great communication from the two defenders and the goalie.
Finding Cole Hancock there, who's wide open.
Yeah, put a little air on the heat on that one. Here's Frankowski.
Dodging inside, shot, what a goal! Oh my
okay.
goodness, that had heat on it. 7-3, and that Clemson momentum is stomped in the ground.
Wow, the Tampa local, the sophomore, man, he's a stud. You guys know him as Mr. Nonchalant, Mr. Chill, but he was not chill there. He put that ball in the back and then with some heat on it. Also, fun fact about James, he can do a double backflip.
Apologies if the mic was a bit quiet. Hopefully this should be better. Oh, we're turning it
let
up.
us know in the chat if
Let us know if this is good. Sorry about that.
It's all good. Hey, do you guys mind?
FSU with the ball.
Ball up top from Seminoles.
Tyler Santi with it. Swings it over to Jude Niles.
Minute left here. Seminoles are gonna kind of juice this clock and get a last goal here, maybe.
We got 64 seconds left, so we're gonna take it down to the final second, if I had to guess.
Team Rocha out top, exactly where he likes it. He likes that dodge to the right side. It's going left right now, though.
Swings it out to Tyler Morris. Back up to Dean.
40 seconds left, 35 seconds left.
Yep, time's ticking.
Errant pass there. Oh, but good save by Tyler Montesanti.
Yeah, great hustle there.
Pushed
Keeping it
out,
stepped out.
Oh, 30 seconds left. Clemson's going to be going the other way. Can they get a goal in here before the end of the quarter? And very exciting first quarter lacrosse here. 10 goals on the board. And if you're a Seminoles fan, you got to be feeling pretty good.
Yeah, if you're a fan, you love high-paced lacrosse like this, very fast-paced.
Clemson needs to get going here. They only got 20 seconds. I don't know if they want to get a shot on or
Yeah, goalie's trying to run it up.
just like
14
that.
for Clemson. Start. 10 seconds left. Again, sorry about the clock. Finds 14. They need to shoot quickly. Create some space. 22. Lets it rip.
Bad shot there.
And it's going to be
That's the
End of
quarter.
the first.
7-3. The Seminoles are leading at the end of the first quarter. Big quarter if you're the Seminoles. Things are going your way. So we are going to be underway shortly for the second quarter. Thank you guys so much for tuning in once again.
And we will see you guys in a minute.
All right, we are back underway here for the second quarter of lacrosse. Seminoles looking to keep their lead. We did see Clemson kind of respond a bit there to that early Seminole push. But if you're the Noles, you can't stop pushing. Gotta keep your foot on the gas pedal, as we say. Yeah, in the chat, if you guys want to hear us scream our loudest, go listen to last week's stream. At the end, that clip was all over Varsity Club Lacrosse, and that was about what we sounded like at our max volume when Tyler Morris scored that goal. Going the other way now, Seminoles. Tyler Morris, speaking of, with the ball, pump fakes the shot. Sorry for the camera, ladies and gentlemen. Dean Rothschild.
Oh my God. Sorry.
Swings it up top.
Oh, a little high from Brad Warden.
Someone was retained possession behind the net. Another shot.
It's gonna go out of bounds. Stay with Florida State.
Great ball chasing here on these shots with FSU. Getting a lot of possessions from it.
Yeah, that's the grittiness you need from an offense like that. Make sure they retain possession. Here's President.
Oh, what
a goal!
What a way to start the first quarter for the Seminoles.
Mr. Bronson Dotwell, 10 out of 10 name right there with the behind the back shot with the pass from Jude Niles, man. Wow, what a start.
That's huge. That's got to fire you up for if you're the Seminoles.
Seminoles love their flashy goals.
And who doesn't? I mean, whatever gets the views and clicks on YouTube, get more eyes on us.
That's true. Well, we saw, as we mentioned, that finish last week end up all over all the lacrosse pages.
Yep. We have Jack Schiffel and Matt Bartern on the wings here. Let's see if they can get a ground ball.
Fun fact about Jack Schiffel. Went to high school in Massapequa, New York, and Long Island. The pinnacle of lacrosse.
Hey, he is.
In
He
the United
actually.
States.
Fun fact: he also played against the starting goalie, Ethan Schreiner, in high school. They flew up there to play a game against each other,
Interesting.
and I think Massapequa actually won. So.
You know, I'm gonna have to disagree with that, Brennan. I mean, Ryan Stanley from Maryland, Glenelg, actually close to my hometown. In River Hill, Maryland, we know is the true center of lacrosse in the United States.
Yeah, I think Spencer wins that one.
No, I don't think so. I think everyone knows about Long Island a little more.
But regardless, shout out Ryan Stanley and Jack Schiffel.
Yeah, a lot of out of state players on this team, but we love it.
Action Bronson, I like that.
Ooh,
who said-
Action
who
Bronson.
said
That's a
that?
good
Shout out Greg.
nickname.
We love a good nickname here at FSU Men's Club Lacrosse.
Yep.
I just asked Dean, Nightwing.
YBG and Best in the Nation, man, has no limit to the amount of nicknames you can get.
Clemson dodging with a shot.
Oh!
Beautiful save. That had some heat on it.
And they hit it with his head. Hey,
And
if you
Jack
can't-
Schiffel, what a ground ball.
And here's Parker Clem, rumbling, bumbling, stumbling.
Get smacked.
What a catch by Tyler Morris. Just makes everything look so easy.
He's so good at lacrosse. So good.
How did his parents raise him to be so good at lacrosse?
But what a save by Ethan Strider. You know what they say? If you can't use your stick, use your head. And he did. Hit him right square in the face mask.
That's actually my favorite saying, Jig.
Yeah. Classic lacrosse saying. Here's Multi.
And the ref's calling what is the ref's calling? Shot clock issue should be about 48 seconds on the shot clock. Oh. And 12 minutes, 30 seconds in the game. Sorry about the clock here, guys.
Yeah.
A lot of fans here on a Friday night, so we shout out our supporters in person and online. So.
Actually, season opener for the baseball team too. So it's
Yeah,
nice
love
to
to
have a
see
big
this.
show out.
Oh my goodness, what a move. But he gets the ball
What a
taken
stick
away.
though. But still comes back up with it. Finds the pass down at X.
Here's Multi.
Some quick movements by Multi there. Jornsen
The
with
Viking.
the up top,
Oh.
goes up top.
Action
oh my
Dowdle.
goodness!
Action
What a
Dowdle.
rebound! Action Bronson.
Oh, Action Bronson. Sorry. Sorry in there.
Action Bronson once again. Is that his third goal of the day?
I think
think
so.
it might
Wow,
be.
man. 9-3-year Noles. Action Bronson, like we said, he's always in the action. So he got that ball right there on crease after the save. It was a great shot by Trevor, but put it in.
Yeah. I mean, this, you know, we from last season obviously lost some big pieces, Andrew Zeman and Matt Wyatt, but we're picking right back up where we left off with these new
Scott
guys.
Chapman, don't forget. Scott Chapman.
Exactly. Here's JD Castillo on the show. You know, another good nickname I have for Timo is Magic Morris.
Magic
You know,
Morris.
shout out Tyler Crosby for that one. He came up with that one to me in practice today.
The way he moves is pretty magical.
Oh. And they're going to call a flag on that.
Mason Ryan, very physical, and Clemson still maintains possession, and they're going to look to capitalize here.
Fans
And
not
a
liking
missed
that
pass
call.
there, and whistles are going to blow, and FSU is going to be a man down here on defense. We'll see this man down unit for Florida State, which was actually very successful against Georgia Tech, which we saw a lot of in that Georgia Tech game.
Extremely
As we talked
successful,
about,
actually.
the refs being,
I think Georgia Tech might have had 9 man-up opportunities, something like that. But FSU, the man down defense was able to take care of them. See if Clemson
yeah, we'll see
can get
this
number 4.
this Clemson man up offense for the first time today. See if they can capitalize.
You know, the Noles got a lot of. We were basically man down for half the game last week.
Yeah.
But we were playing good physical defense. No illegal hits, no nothing like that, so you can't complain.
Shot, bodies on the floor, and what a shot there.
And
Finds the top
ref
right
throws
corner.
a flag as well. A little N1 for Clemson.
And there you go. That's
Basketball term.
That's how you score. If you're Clemson, that's how you take advantage of that possession. Beautiful shot there to paint that top right corner and sneak the ball past Ethan Striner, who's having an otherwise great game.
Yeah, I mean, you can't complain. Taking good shots, save some tough ones.
I mean, yeah, it's lacrosse.
Yeah, it is lacrosse. Good point.
Shots are going to fall.
I think it's going to be on
And
Jack
they're man up
Schiffel.
again.
That's a tough loss. Runs the point for this FSU man down defense. So
What?
Oh. How many man down are we? That's a. Okay. We'll see.
we're going to get a face off here.
Oh, we're not man. Are we man down? Definitely man down. Yeah, 1 man down.
Wills
Actually,
Kelly
I
at the
take that
face
back.
off.
We're even.
Huh, that's confusing. It looked like a flag flew at the end there, but good news for Florida State. But an errant pass, and it's just going to go the other way. And another flag.
I don't really know what's going on right
Refs
now.
are getting
ladies and
trigger
gentlemen.
happy right now.
The Zebras are angry.
It is a contact sport. Like Jake said earlier, Clemson might have to go into Leach right next door, come back at halftime.
Hit the weights, hit the Smith machine, maybe hit the bench press.
Yeah, shout out to you guys in the chat. We always see you in there week after week, tuning in regardless. We got an exciting season coming up for the Seminoles, and couldn't do it without you guys. So.
And I think FSU might be man up.
That'd be huge. Looking to hit double digits early in the second quarter. I mean, offensively, this has just been a masterclass for the Seminoles. Action Bronson. Putting in goals left and right. Kind of taking a second to get things set up here. Tyler Morris going to have the ball for the Noles. And the whistle blows.
Sorry, I'm back, folks.
Welcome back, Jake. Brad Wharton outright. Some good ball movement. They look to capitalize. Oh, that was just beautiful. Action Bronson.
Action Dowdle.
Bronson, oh my goodness. He has been a stud today. No other way to put it.
Seminoles enter double digits here.
And 4th goal of the day already.
He's a problem for this Tigers defense. He's making the Tigers look like little kitty cats. That's all I got to say, folks.
It's great footwork out of him to get these goals. A lot of them coming from around X.
Yeah, near the crease, tight finishes. Yeah, we really practiced that this week too, man. The guys got their work in, and it's obviously showing on the field.
Yeah, it's always nice to have your inside info. I mean, Brennan and I, not at practice, but Jake is inside the huddle, knows what's going on. So we appreciate having him here for all his insight.
Of course, and here's Wills with a great win there.
Yeah,
Nice and
huge
easy.
face-off win. I mean, that's always tough when you're
Jack Schiffel
Clemson
taking it
getting
down.
scored on and
He's
then
got
losing
some
the
wheels
face-off.
too. He can run.
Jack Schiffel gonna find the pass, a bit of an errant pass again from the Seminoles. Ball's on the ground. Nice job there by Clemson finding the ground ball.
Yeah, a little bit of a
Mason-
shovel pass from Schiffel there that went bad.
Over the head of Bronson.
All good. Just gotta.
Clemson with it up top, number 2.
Yeah, here's Ryan Stanley, one of our best defenders.
Yeah,
10 minutes here.
Marylander as well.
He is a local from Maryland. He also went to Lenore Ryan, won a national championship there his freshman year. So he's no strange to success.
Shot, sails wide.
Oh,
Another
wow. They're gonna
flag.
call a
And he-
flag on that.
Oh, and the fans
The
do
fans
not
are
like
not
that
happy.
one. Boos coming
A lot of boos.
left and right.
It's not even a cheap shot.
I agree with them, honestly. I think that's just continuation of the defensive play there, trying to stop that goal.
Yeah, but I mean the Noles
Right
are
into the
not.
chest.
I mean I don't know what's going on here. The Noles are not used to bad refereeing. They are used to refereeing. Double negative there, but it doesn't help when you're man down a lot. But the Noles have a
Comfortable
6-goal lead.
Yeah.
And a great man down defense as well, as we've seen.
On Parker Clem though, he's usually a staple in that man down defense.
Yeah.
Oh, we 2-man down?
No, I think we're only one.
Oh, I can't. Oh, sorry about
But
that. I
as you
didn't see.
mentioned, being without Parker Clem may feel like 2 men down for the Seminoles defense.
But let's see, Kyle Martin comes in. He's our man down specialist for this team. He's the past 2 seasons he's been there.
Shot. Oh, and beautiful shot there from Clemson, making it 10-5. And I will say, this Clemson team has taken advantage of these man-up opportunities, just painting the top right and left corner of the goal here.
Exactly. A good team takes advantages of the mistakes the other team makes, so the Noles have to make sure they nip those things in the bud and just keep playing a clean game.
It's all good though, because FSU is gonna put a bunch of goals in
The back of the
in
net.
this rest of the second quarter. So
Yeah, no need to panic or anything. Oh, I don't know if you guys hear. There's a huge roar coming from
the base
Dick Hauser Stadium. Maybe
maybe
another
a home run.
Maybe another home run for your Noles.
And ball still on the ground. Ground ball. Looked like Seminoles. Oh, and the Seminoles do come up with it.
Yeah, great hustle from J.D. Castillo, the Fogo. Here's Matt Barturian. You know, fun fact, I went to high school with Matt, and he was the lefty attackman in high school.
Wow.
Just shows how much talent the Noles have that a man from who plays offense had to switch to D-midi.
Yeah.
And he's playing great for your Noles this season.
Also just a testament to his versatility on the lacrosse field.
Exactly. And it shows that the Noles, it's a team game after all. So
Oh, hit to the head there, and the
Dean
Zebras
Rothschild
do nothing about
finds
it.
the pass inside.
yeah, Timo had a great shot there, but it seemed to be tipped by one of the defenders.
Now Clemson going to look to clear it. Looking to cut this lead to 4.
Yeah, number 5 for Clemson, the scout. He loves to run up and down the field. He's a Colgate transfer. I am pretty sure Colgate, the Division I school.
Really?
Yeah, that's what our scout said. So, I mean, Clemson is not short of defenders and good talent either.
You wouldn't know it by the way that this Seminoles offense is tearing through them today.
That's true.
22, dodging Parker Clem.
Nice
Runs into-
hit.
And ball's on the ground. Cole Hancock looking to come with the ground ball. Ball's still on the ground.
And Ryan Stanley picks it up
Beautiful ground ball there.
and hits Striner.
Dean Rothschild running down with the clear, great clear. He's always been good at that.
And a timeout called by
Timeout.
coach.
The first timeout of the day from either team. So, Coach
Klingerman, Coach Jonas. Good timeout call there. Let's the guys catch a breath real quick. What do you guys think of the second quarter so far?
I mean, it's been just as exciting as the first. Florida State's done a great job offensively. I mean, Action Bronson been the highlight of this quarter.
100%.
Two goals, or was it been 3 this quarter already?
I
It
think
might have been 3 this
it might have been
quarter.
3.
The only thing they really gotta focus up on is the these hits a little bit too aggressive, maybe make sure the refs aren't throwing these flags.
Yeah, I mean the
putting
two
them in
goals,
position.
the 2 goals from Clemson this quarter have come from man up opportunities and just beautiful shots as a result.
Yeah.
But cutting those errors, as you mentioned, Jake, is huge for the Seminoles if they want to keep this lead. Don't allow Clemson back into it.
You gotta limit those.
But
man
other than
down.
that, this FSU team done a great job applying pressure, making sure Clemson doesn't get too comfortable, and in a way, even though those man down opportunities are tough, they're applying physicality to this, letting them know that they're here and they mean business. So
Let's see what the chat's saying. Scroll up and watch them. D-mids are people too. I mean, that's true. We got some good D-mids here at FSU. Let's get some funny chats going. Let's get the commentators to giggle a little bit.
yeah, come on guys, we entertain you. You gotta entertain us too.
Shout out Flushing Queens.
Let's get some questions from you guys. Any questions about your Noles or even the announcers?
Sorry about that. So
All
we're
right.
getting back after this timeout. Tyler Morris looking to make something happen here.
Nice pick
Faking.
by Trevor. Ooh.
Ooh.
See if he can
We
save
see-
it though.
We've also seen a couple miscommunications or errant passes in the past few possessions for Florida State that just have turned the ball over and given Clemson the opportunities. And that's just another example of that there. Got to limit those mistakes if you're going to want to stay ahead in this game.
Clemson successfully clears it right past the FSU attackmen and defenders.
24 up top, shadowed by Parker Clem.
Yeah, Aiden McNulty. As I said, one of the better players on the Clemson team. Here's Stone Foster. He just came in the game. Fun fact about Stone, he's champ in Rainbow Six Siege. He told me to say that on stream. So he's a really good player, both on the field and in Rainbow.
Mason Ryan shadowing up top. And just great job there by Mason, not allowing any space.
And here's Stone. Oh, and a good save. Nice.
Save.
A nice up and out pass.
And finds
Right
Jack
to Jack
Schiffel.
Schiffel.
I mean,
And hits
Beautiful.
Stone Foster.
oh, ball mishandled on the ground.
But he scoops it up.
Yeah,
And he's a lefty, so that nice natural pass is all good.
Jack Schiffel still with it, able to get it to Tyler Montesanti, and Florida State's going to be able to set up their offense. Jude Niles comes in, Mr. President. Over to Tyler Morris, who has been quiet since that second goal. We'll see if he can get on the board in this second quarter.
Here's Dean.
Brad Wharton. Some nice passing from the Noles. Jude Niles looking to dodge on the pole. Finds the pass
What a
inside.
pass.
Beautiful feed. Montesanti unable to convert there. Ball's up in the air. Goalkeeper comes down with it.
Yeah, this goalie's been standing on his head. Have to give shout out to him. Playing great. At least double-digit saves already. Seem to be offsides, maybe? Yeah, they were offsides, but they're... Yeah, like I said, folks, offsides. Your Noles are going to get the ball here.
Jude Niles takes it down.
FSU, Montesanti slowing it down.
Yeah, we're almost right on time with the game clock. There is 5 minutes and 12 seconds left, so a little ahead of us. Here's Montesanti going to work.
He's shooing everyone away. I think he wants to take it himself.
Drop pass, but goalie's out of cage.
Tyler Morris, beautiful take, spin move.
Great job by
Going
Clemson
around.
there.
Wow!
Oh my goodness.
Oh
Oh my
God.
goodness. Tyler Morris, Magic Morris.
Exactly, folks. He pulled that out of his hat. Oh my goodness, the great
thumb,
dodge.
hurt thumb, who cares? They say you do it anyway.
Exactly. Man, what a dodge by the man. He was at X, got double teamed, even triple teamed by the goalie, spun away from the pressure, and nice wrap around cage.
Took the words out of my mouth. I was literally in the midst of saying, what a great job by Clemson, and all of a sudden, ball's at the back of the net. Tyler Morris does it once again with the hat trick for the Seminoles. That's another one that might end up all over the lacrosse streams. 11-5 here.
Here's Wills Kelly, the birthday boy.
Under 5 minutes to go now. Wills Kelly and having a great day.
Nice ground ball by Ryan Stanley. He's going to try to outrun McNulty. And he will. Oh, and he fell. And it's Tyler Morris.
That's that Maryland speed right there. Oh, tries to get a little creative. But ball's on the ground.
He'll keep it in. But great grit by Tyler Morris. He's going to get pushed out of bounds. Oh, what a sloppy play by the Clemson Tigers. Oh, I thought that was going to go on goal right there for a second.
That would have been crazy.
Oh, what a pass.
Full field pass by the goalie, Clemson.
Yeah.
And we know Tyler Moore is just so dangerous when he's around the crease.
Yeah, he's got
Had some crazy goals last season.
Yeah.
and this season as well. Yeah, he was trying to go for a little behind the back there, but Ryan was not on the same page. That's what happens when you have a pull there on
Yeah.
offense.
Not really used to being in that position.
Great communication from the Noles defense right now. I can hear him from over here.
Oh,
and a
ball's
great,
deflected.
good eat by there from Jahai.
Yep.
That one's going to hurt tomorrow.
Yeah, just put some arnica on it and you'll be A-okay.
Advertisement.
Not sponsored, not
Not
sponsored.
sponsored. I wish, though. I use a lot of that, especially when you're engaged. Get hit by a lot of fast shots. Good
Clemson
defense.
dodging. 34 with a nice shot.
And a
Beautiful
great
save there.
save. And RoboCop picks it up, runs through the defender.
And he's got wheels.
We know he's known as a great clear.
Ball's
for
on the ground.
and he
Passes a bit
FSU
low to
here.
Multisanti, but comes up with the ground ball. Got some space. Looks for the pass. Finds
Tyler
Tyler
Morris.
Morris. Gonna let it rip. Shot.
Ooh,
Sails high.
Just over.
Multisanti there to keep the ball with the Noles.
Exactly. Great no-looker there. A little high, just about an inch off the crossbar.
Yeah, I mean, that's the shot you want, though, if you're the Noles. And right back to Tyler Morris. See if he can make something happen. Gonna slow things down, though. Kick it up top. Dodging right.
Here's Drew Cook.
Drew
First time
Cook.
we've seen him this season.
Yeah.
Came back from a hamstring injury earlier in the season.
Wrapping around.
Multisanti tries to sneak by his defender.
And it's going to be
Great
a great
chase.
chase by Drew Cook.
Making an impact right away.
As he dodges
Dodges
around the
next.
cage.
Good pick by Owen Kanata. Hits Tyler Multisanti. Speaking of Drew Cook, ladies and gentlemen, he is our fundraising chair. In a few days, we'll be posting a fundraising event. Please help support your Noles this season and
Yep.
donate to the boys.
Absolutely.
Oh, what a
Oh,
great save.
looked like it might have snuck by there. But another great,
Clemson-
just
Clemson
constant.
guy just throws it away. I think he got a little scared there. Didn't want to get hit, so he kind of just threw the ball away.
It's going to stay with the Noles. I mean, that's what this physicality gets you for the Noles.
It's a mental game out here.
That's what we love to see. You know, when you're riding, obviously offense is going to get tired, but defense wears it down even more because they're not used to the pressure.
Yep.
So that's the main thing. Here's Will Bullock, the freshman from, the sophomore from Tallahassee.
Especially when you start to lose confidence, too. You'll get plays like that. Just chucking the ball out of bounds. And, oh, my goodness.
A little high there.
Ball stays high. But it's going to stay with the Noles. We got Bronson Dowdell. Dodger
Action
from X.
Bronson.
Action
Going back
Bronson.
around the cage.
That
A couple
seemed
of
to
his goals
be-
have been just like this.
And if I'm him, why not keep going for it? Oh, good takeaway, though, from the
Yeah,
Clemson pole.
great defense there.
There's good pressure, though, by Tyler Morris.
Yeah, just not letting them catch a breath right now. And I think that's wise if you're the Noles.
That's
Don't
exactly what we were saying.
don't
Wow.
want to let them catch a rhythm and just ball on the ground. Can FSU come with the ground ball? I mean, this is just textbook right now. If you're Noles,
Whistle.
That's a violation with less than 1 minute left in the half. That's what happens when you ride. You got to drain them down. Remember, folks, you got to get it over the 50-yard line in 20 seconds, and they didn't there.
yeah, that's just a textbook ride if you're the Seminoles.
50 seconds left in the shot clock in the second half.
What a half this has been for the Noles.
What a game so far.
Yeah, high scoring, exciting. What's not to love as a fan?
We're nearing 35 seconds left here.
Brad Wharton.
Shout out the 184 viewers right now. We thank you guys for watching us on your Friday night.
Yep, no better way to spend your Friday than here with FSU Lacrosse.
Dean Rothschild, wow.
Hits the keeper right in the chest. A little scrum going on right now.
Ball's
Whoa.
up.
White ball with 15 seconds left in the half. Let's see if the Noles can get a quick goal, getting all the momentum back into halftime.
Whistle blows, Brad Wharton.
Going on the LSM.
Tyler Morris
Finds
gets
Tyler
it. Let's see what
Morris.
he could do here.
Shoots it high.
Little high.
6.
6.6 seconds. Or maybe it says 6.7. I don't know.
Wow.
Moltisanti.
Interference.
The clock hit 0. Is that half?
That's half.
They're going to
And
call it.
what a half there. Florida State Seminoles lead the Clemson Tigers 11-5 going into the second half of lacrosse. We had a great half if you're the Seminoles. Action Bronson Dowdell with 4 goals in that first half.
Tyler
And,
Morris with a crazy goal there, too.
and a hat trick.
Hat trick for him.
It's been action-packed. Make sure to leave some chats over halftime so when we get back, we can talk to you guys in the third quarter, and we'll be right back in about 10 minutes.
Yep. Thank you, guys.
So we are almost underway here with this third quarter. We're getting ready for this face-off.
What's up, guys?
Back at it.
Willis Kelly on the stripe here. He's got a big win here going into the first half.
Yeah, Florida State Seminoles looking to keep things up here after
We're
a
getting this clock ready.
tremendous first half.
There you go. It seems to be up and running.
You just got to be thrilled right now if you're the Noles.
You got any good chats going on?
Not really. Come on,
A
chat.
little lackadaisical.
A false start, or sorry, I went early there. See how Clemson enters the second half.
Clemson needs to step it up a lot here if they want to catch up to these Seminoles. Seminoles are really putting the goals in. Clemson, not so much.
That's the story of the first half, but I was in the halftime huddle, folks. Jude and the coach staff emphasized, do not let the pressure go to waste. Put the foot on the pedal. And remember, last week the Noles were down by, nice check there by Stone, but the Noles were down by 5 goals, and they came back. So I'm sure in Clemson's mind they're saying we're going to chip away and get a win here.
Yeah, absolutely. You can't take your foot off the gas. Can't get too comfortable. But it's definitely nice to be in the other position.
That is for sure. Mason Ryan on defense.
Oh.
Goal.
And a beautiful
It's
shot
a
and
long-
goal there.
It's a long shot.
Yeah,
It
that's
wasn't bad defense either. I mean, kind of just snuck one in.
Yeah, the man fell. He was falling on the ground. Mason did good defense. Can't complain there on his hip. That's a tough shot, man. When you're falling down, a goalie's trying to track the stick, but when you fall, it changes the level completely. So maybe Strauner lost it.
And that was Ty Bleach on Clemson out of Maryland, Phoenix, Maryland. 2 assists on the year. I believe that is his first goal. So
Number 29, Clemson rocking the orange
Congrats to him.
cleats.
cut the lead down to 5. You can't let Clemson get hot to start this quarter.
I think this is JD in the game. Nice.
Legal procedure.
It's gonna be Seminoles ball.
That's exactly what you like to see.
Here's Matt Bartern with the ball. Remember what I said? He used to play offense in high school, so he's not worried with the ball and stick, and the coaches trust him in that aspect of the game.
Yeah, absolutely. Drew Niles with it. Ty Moltisanti down low.
Looking like he
Dodging
wants
on
to
the
make
pole.
a move here. Setting up the screen.
Nice skip.
Skip pass.
Oh, and Brad Warden gets his goal.
Yeah, beautiful. His first of the day, and the Seminoles are on the board in the second half, making it 12-6.
Yeah, that seemed to be an off-speed kind of shot. Got tipped when he shot it. Went straight down, bottom right of that corner. Goalie dropped it, couldn't get it in his hands. Great goal by Brad Warden, one of our best midfielders this season.
2 early goals here right away in this third quarter. Only about 2.5 minutes down. 1.5 minutes actually.
Nah, it's time is not going by fast when there's no more goals like this.
That's Jared Beschel at the face-off for Clemson.
Nice
but
win by Wills.
yeah, beautiful win on his birthday, nonetheless.
You know, I had to go dap him up at halftime, congratulate him on the birthday goal, man. He was smiling, that's for sure.
I'm sure. It's a good feeling your team's winning.
I'm smiling right now. So.
Remember, folks, this is our treasure, so let's see if we can count up some assists.
Moltisanti down low. We've seen a lot of him today, making some great
Seminoles
plays.
Running about this kind of same play from this back corner.
Yeah, I mean, we're trying to get our guys on the field here. Everyone seems to be on.
Tom Morris loves going from X. One of his favorite things to do is make a cool
Bad
move
word.
down there, a little diving shot.
This ball movement reminds me of the 2014 Spurs.
Little race there for the ball.
Good chase by Timo,
Yep,
the magician.
the magician. We saw that magic earlier.
Coach
a
Jonas,
beautiful
more like
goal.
Greg Popovich.
Exactly. 37 seconds left on the shot clock. No need to rush it if you're the Noles here.
Dean Rothschild walking around to X. Little move. Boxing out the defender. Ooh. Almost nails Tyler Morris in the head.
Good question here from the chat. Evan K, what do you guys think the X factor for Florida State will be this season?
That's a great question. I think it has to be Tyler Morris, man. He's been a stud for us the last 3 seasons. But let me say,
Don't count out Action Bronson.
Action Bronson has been, great save by the keep there. but he has been a stud for us as a transfer from Mercer. I mean, honestly, everyone on this Noles team is an X factor, but I would say Timo is our guy.
Absolutely. I mean, and if you're talking about one facet of the game, I mean, face-offs have been very strong thus far for the Noles, and that has been huge. I mean, last year, a lot of games lost were due to losing the face-off battle,
Yeah,
and this season that has not been an issue, so that is a huge plus.
exactly. Huge aspect to the game. Last year, sadly, Danny Ferber, our guy, he got hurt early in the season with a hamstring, and you guys know that hamstring injuries linger on.
Flag's gonna fly, and what a shot and a goal. Clemson
Another and one for Clemson.
with the
as the
feed,
flag
with the beautiful
flies.
feed as
That's
well.
Aiden McNulty, the lefty senior. I said, folks, he's going to be one of the guys to look out for this Clemson offense, and he was. A great shot there. Tough. That was a 5 yards. That was a nice rip. But yeah, what we were saying with the faceoff guys, yeah, Ferb had a bad hamstring that lingers on all season long, and it sucks when you lose our important guys like that. But Wills has stepped in and made a huge impact for us this year.
Absolutely. Thanks for the question.
Sorry about the scoreboard here. Spencer's being a little
Nah, I mean he's
slow.
Hey,
I'm just invested in this game, Brandon.
can't keep his eyes off the field. Why even look at a computer?
Great face-off.
And another huge face-off win.
Quick
Like I was
win.
saying, maybe that is the X factor here for the Noles and getting all those extra possessions. Up 5 goals right now. Nice lead, but don't get too
Jack
comfortable.
Schiffel.
Finds the shot. Ooh, winds up.
He wanted that.
Would have
one
been fun to
bad.
have a Schiffel goal.
A pole goal and what a passing catch by the goalie.
Yeah, that's beautiful. And Clemson looking to get hot here. Had a nice goal in their last offensive go.
You hear the Clemson bench yelling yellow.
Yeah,
you means slow things down, get the subs in.
Exactly. Nice little lax slang there. Good stuff, Brandon.
Thank you.
Here's RoboCop.
Ooh.
And they're gonna
Oh my gosh! That was the cleanest push I've ever seen in my life.
Getting even in on his feet. And a good save by
I don't know what's going on with the Zebras today.
Shout out number 34 on Clemson. What a name. Tyler Superzinski.
Wow.
Super Zinski.
He's not just Zinski, he's Super Zinski.
Exactly. I was about to make that same joke.
Chicken Al Pastor is back at Chipotle.
I actually did get that the other day. It was pretty good.
I gotta go check that out. I have 6,000 points on my Chipotle app. I gotta take advantage
Oh
of
my-
that.
That's a lot of free balls.
That's
Yeah.
a lot of free entrees.
You have discipline, my friend. The moment mine hits enough for an entree, those points are out of my account.
Patience, gentlemen.
Patience
That's what's gonna win this game for the Noles too.
It is true. It's funny how that works. Like Chipotle, like Lacrosse.
Great communication here from the man down unit.
Yep. I was going to mention earlier when we were talking about X factors, something that I've just noticed thus far. This man down defense has done a great job against Georgia Tech and generally thus far against this team. I mean, we've got some experienced guys: Parker Clem, Jack Schiffel, Cole Hancock.
Yeah, everyone on the field right now, as we get back to even, everyone on the field right now is 2 or at least 2 years of experience on this system. So
Yeah. So they've had time to play together and grow together in a man down system. So that's been great to see. 51, what a beautiful catch, but it's going to sail wide. It's going to stay with Clemson.
a lot of Clemson fans here. Let me say, Clemson is a good 7-hour drive, so shout out their fan base for coming. Here's McNulty, and he misses it wide.
A little weekend trip in Tallahassee. Who wouldn't love that?
Exactly.
Carter Gregory dodging from behind the cage. A little bit of a shot clock issue.
We got a 5-goal ball game here, folks.
Yep.
It's far from over.
Absolutely.
Noles got to make sure they keep this one in the bag.
Shot
Oh
gonna sail
my
high.
gosh!
And that's just
And it's the Noles ball. That's an errant shot from that midfielder.
absolutely. Cole Hancock gonna take it.
Fun fact, he is a Chiefs fan, so he's not scared to throw some great passes. A good pass there from Jackson Soud. The Jacksonville native running. The
He's
true
quick.
freshman.
Look at his legs moving.
And
He's really embraced that role this year. The clearing man.
Tyler Morris brings it back to his favorite spot. Seminoles really doing good with their ball movement today. You can see a lot of their goals off of some team plays.
And here's Frankowski dodging. Nice swim. Another nice spin. But he's running through everyone.
43 for Clemson. Looking to clear it.
Chased down by Magic.
Yeah, this
Morris.
ride has been amazing all day for Florida State. Just constant pressure and just
Wow.
forcing plays like that over and over again.
That should be out of bounds unless it's... Wow, what an Indian pickup from the man.
Yeah, great ground ball.
It's a fresh 60. 60 seconds now in the shot clock. They barely got that ball over. Frankowski can't have those running into triple or quadruple teams even.
Question from Keith in the chat. How do you guys think that Jackson Chris is doing so far as a freshman?
Wow, Keith, great question. He scored a few goals against the UCF Knights. Chris is a great offensive player for the Noles freshman.
Yeah,
Kid's a stud. Expect a bright future from the young man.
absolutely. As a freshman, putting up goals, creating your role in this offense is impressive in itself. So, big stuff there, and excited to see what's to come.
Especially when a lot of these guys kind of solidified their roles these last couple of years.
Exactly.
Exactly.
Double spin by Clemson. That was nice to see.
This is just
And that's a great defense. Shot clock expired there.
yeah. I was gonna say textbook defense from the Noles, causing error after error.
McNulty been kind of shut down here so
There
far.
goes Mason Ryan.
Mason Ryan gonna shoot it.
And Noles are going to be man up here. They seem to be offsides, the Clemson Tigers. Another good freshman, he wanted me to point this out. He has a promising future. Andrew Lewis. Fun fact about him, he is the best ping pong player in the Tallahassee region.
Is he?
Yes. Some might say the best in the Panhandle. FSU lax lover? He does not do that. Jonas is a great guy. He loves the referees. Got to support the local refs. The Tallahassee lacrosse community can't be pushing down on anyone.
Yeah. Shout out Coach Jonas, one of the nicest guys you'll ever meet. So, and does a great job, obviously, with this team.
Nice.
Shot's gonna sail wide. It's gonna stay with the Noles.
Yeah, he loves his FSU lacrosse. Was a player here for 3 or 4 years, I believe,
Yeah,
and then became a coaching assistant.
before our time, but
Back in the day.
we all know the impact that Jonas had as a Nole and has continued to have.
Nice behind the back pass.
Oh my goodness, what a shot!
Action Bronson there, huh?
Magic
Bronson.
Morris to Action Bronson.
And that is number 5 on the day for Bronson. Oh my goodness, what a day for him. And FSU has got their attack.
Dialed in.
Yeah, a lot of people were saying that this offense isn't going to be the same. The national sentiment was we're losing the best attack line in the country. How will this Noles respond? And let me say, man, they have been on fire so far to start this season.
13 goals already for the Seminoles, and we're only halfway through the third quarter.
Exactly. I told you, folks, expect a lot of offense on both sides of the ball. And I have not been... Oh, what was that? He went early to the FSU ball. J.D. Castillo, man. He's had a huge impact for the Noles.
Yeah, and if you're Clemson, you can't be making those mistakes. You can't be giving up possessions like that.
They've been doing it a lot.
Yeah, but you gotta win in all the little areas. That's what FSU did last week against Georgia Tech. That's how they climbed back into it. Played great defense and won all the little things. They
Here's
stopped
your
making
cook,
mistakes.
The speedster.
Yep.
Yeah, Jonas was saying when he was on a play on the team, they beat the number 1 team in the country on Harkins, but the season fell apart. Oh, what a far shot, but saved.
Nice save there by Clemson's goalie.
I don't know how the goalies see these balls, honestly. That thing was going pretty quick.
Yeah, Onkanada has a nice cannon on the right hand. So
I'll shout out Emerson Smith, the goalie.
yeah, he's having a great game.
Yep.
He's got
Here's the pull.
had at least 15 saves
Nice
by
check
now.
by Jack Schiffel. But the Clemson coach calls timeout.
It's a good timeout.
Yeah, we'll be right back when the timeout ends.
All right, we are
190.
back.
Now- Oh. Back from the timeout.
Lindsay in the chat. Shout out Childs High School LAC students here supporting FSU in the crowd.
Hey, this may be them one day. You never know.
Exactly. I was gonna say the same thing, Brendan. We love that the Tally local community is coming out. I mean, it's a good time too.
A little inspiration for the high school.
Exactly. And the Tally local, Stone Foster,
Yeah, there you go.
Jack Schiffel on ball here.
Doing a great job.
Good dodge from 34.
Yeah, but also great help from Stone Foster. The former Flagler player transferred over 2 years ago. Ooh, great defense. Great defense.
Finds the
Ooh,
shot. A nice save there.
save.
It's going to stay with Clemson.
And they're going to get a shot clock reset.
It's going to
Back
be
to 60 seconds.
Landon Snyder down with the ball for Clemson.
Man, let me say, these Clemson guys have some sick names.
They
They
do.
do. What was the super guy?
Superzinski?
Superzinski.
That's my favorite one.
Yeah. I mean, but unfortunately, a good name doesn't put up points in lacrosse.
Doesn't mean good
games.
lacrosse.
Exactly.
No style
That's
points.
Superzinski
in
right
scoring.
now on the floor.
Wow.
Shot. What a shot there.
Maybe a cool name does mean good lacrosse.
That was a great play falling to the ground.
And that was Jack Wonder.
Ooh.
Another good name for the Clemson Tigers.
What is
8-13 now. Cuts that goal lead back to 5. Clemson really it's kind of been staying in that 4 to 6 goal range, and Clemson really unable to get past that. It's got, yeah, and the Noles and Clemson are kind of just trading goals back and forth right now. So, I mean, if you're Clemson, you got to start putting up goals without the Seminoles scoring ones of their own. So, we'll see if they can get that going. But 5-goal lead right now for the Noles with just over 5 minutes to go in the third quarter.
Wow. How did you keep that in a
How
stick?
did 54 on Clemson keep that? 14. That's Adam Neal.
Yeah, he's, like I said, he's their workhorse, D-Mitty.
That's 54. Another great name, Chase Dark.
Wow, man. What is
What is
going
in the
on with these
water in the
names?
Carolina area? Parents must have been thinking on that one for a long time.
Chase Dark. Superzinski. Wonder.
Mr. Wonder. I do like the uniform combos though. Purple and white.
Absolutely.
Ooh,
Wow.
Shot high.
yeah,
That one's really
a little
high.
high.
Fans are calling that one an air ball. Don't know how that
I
correlates.
think he might have seen the goal being 10 feet instead of 6 feet. It is 6 by 6. We listen to the lacrosse regulations here.
Ooh, interesting stat there in the chat from FSU Lax Lover. Auburn up 5 goals on Georgia Tech at the
FSU
moment.
sideline.
Oh, wow, that
flex
is
the ball.
huge. And a great turnover by the Noles defense. Here's Matt Barturn. Like I said, he was an offensive player in high school. He is not afraid to run it up.
Good for the clear.
But he gets Will Bullock, the Leon graduates. Has played with Jonas for many years, and he's a lefty.
Speaking of homegrown talent,
That's what we like to see here.
Tyler Morris with the ball. Looking to get this Noles offense up on the board. Get them a little more comfortable. Obviously comfortable with the 5 goals, but
We want 10. We want
an
10.
extra goal never hurt nobody.
Exactly. Nice dodge.
Shot a little bit low.
Wow.
And a great chase by the goalie. It's Clemson ball. Great defense by Dean here.
Yeah. I mean, that
Dean likes
that
being
hustle
aggressive on offense and defense.
comes through even on the defensive end of the field. Superzinski with the shot. Oh my goodness. Puts the super in Superzinski. Hits that top of the net and cuts that Florida State lead to 4.
It's not looking too comfortable right now.
It is not looking comfortable. You got 3 minutes to go. Plenty of time for Clemson to climb back into this thing. 4 goals. 4-goal lead for the Noles.
Yeah, Noles got to get the ball on offense. Like I said, folks, this game's won in the 30, between the 30-yard line and the 30-yard line. Got to win those ground balls and make sure no stupid shots for the Noles.
Yeah.
But shout out FSU lacrosse lover. Yeah, Auburn is beating Georgia Tech by 5 goals. That is crazy upset if that's true.
Yeah, and Georgia Tech been absolutely one of the powerhouses of the SELC in recent years. I mean, as we mentioned last week, first time we've beaten Georgia Tech in 7 years. So maybe
Ooh, bad pass to see if it goes out of bounds. Oh, but it doesn't.
Clemson's got the ball.
Oh,
Looking to cut the lead down to 3. It would be the shortest lead since it was 5-2 in favor of the Seminoles.
Yeah. Noles got to stand on their head here.
And that's Ty Bleach with the ball up top.
Syracuse win over Maryland too. In
Wow.
The chat.
Shot.
Another
Sails
reason why
wide.
Long Island is a better for
Syracuse
lacrosse.
isn't Long Island.
Syracuse
No,
is
just-
north.
Just saying
New
the fact
York.
that Maryland lost.
Yeah, that is a big win though for the Cuse.
It is.
Great.
Thank.
And they're
oh,
throwing
oh
another
my
one on
God. Another man down opportunity or man up opportunity for the Tigers.
I don't know what the refs keep calling with this.
Yeah.
Mason Ryan keeps getting called for these pushes that look pretty legal to me.
Yeah, I don't see what happened there. And he initially held it in his pocket, but I guess he decided to pull the trigger and throw the flag.
And see, these are the type of opportunities that Clemson really needs to convert if they want to slowly creep back into this game. And the exact type of opportunities that FSU needs to stop.
Yep.
Big stand here for your Noles.
51. Swings it up tops, just passing it around, looking for an opening. This Clemson man-up offense has done a good job today against a solid man-down defense. I mean, we've seen them some tremendous shots in that first half to capitalize.
A lot of movement from the man-up unit. Stone Foster, though, doing a good job flipping guys on crease. Great rotate there.
Finds the pass, shot.
Just out. It's going to stay with the Tigers. It's a skip pass.
And Snyder, skip pass. Finds back to Snyder. Falls on the ground briefly.
Should be even pretty soon.
A few low passes. Clemson gonna look for the shot. Finds the pass. Some nice fakes there.
Oh, and he missed it
Ooh.
wide.
We should be even very shortly. Under a minute to go here in this third quarter.
No,
Finds a beautiful skip pass, and it's gonna sail wide once again. What a feed there,
Yeah,
though.
they seem to be. Let me say, this is a great stand by your Noles man down unit. I think the Clemson Tigers are going to have to burn this one, and that's exactly what they do. And a shot clock violation as well. 48 seconds left. And here's Jackson Stout again. Oh, ball fell out, though.
Splitting the ride, but ball comes out, and it's going to be going Clemson's way. A great ride there by Clemson. Looking to capitalize the last 40 seconds here of the third quarter. And this is a game here, folks. Thank you guys for tuning in. We're looking to have an exciting fourth quarter of lacrosse at Bill Harkins Field. Clemson's taking it inside. Shot. Gonna sail high.
Wouldn't be a Noles lacrosse game with a little bit of drama.
It's true. We love to make things exciting here in Tallahassee, Florida.
We do, but we got to keep the cortisol levels down. That's my goal for 2026. Keep the cortisol levels down.
Well, then you're in the wrong place.
I know. I might have to resign soon. My heart is beating right now.
11.7 seconds here. Our clock is a second off, but
in the chat, shout out Barry Ross, father of Kyle Ross. Matt hasn't missed a single FSU lacrosse stream since 2019.
Wow! Shout out you.
You've seen it all, and
big
shot,
save,
huge save,
and that's the quarter. Wow! What a stand by Ethan Striner.
13-9 at the end of the third quarter. The Seminoles on top, but we look to have an exciting fourth quarter ahead of us. Can Clemson climb themselves out of this hole?
Great end to the quarter by FSU. They were looking pretty strong on the defensive end.
Yes, great communication, great saves, great ball movement. Unfortunately, we didn't get the ball on offense there towards the end, but 15 minutes left. We'll be right back.
So we're back here.
Start of the fourth quarter.
And we are in for an exciting one here, folks. Thank you guys for being here with us. At the face-off, we are underway in this fourth quarter lacrosse.
And who else? Jack Schiffel.
Yeah, speak about winning 30-30. There's no guy better to have on your team than Jack Schiffel. I mean, just comes up with all those ground balls. It makes it look so easy.
I really thought Tyler Morris was going to go to the cage there.
I mean, if I'm the Tigers, I would not want that to happen.
No. Already got a hat trick. Looking for his fourth on the day.
Yeah. Noles are attacking right now.
Nice move down low.
Oh, what a save by the goalie. And it's a Clemson ball.
Wow, great hustle there by Clemson. And
I mean, that hit the shin of the goalie. Can't complain if your Multisanti got your shot, but goalie just got right place, right time. Also, ladies and gentlemen, remember, we have a game against Jacksonville this weekend. And also, next week, we have a game against UGA, the Georgia Bulldogs, and the SMU Mustangs. So tune in next week. We'll be here at home at Harkins again.
Oh, yeah. We're racking up the home games back to back to back. We're happy to bring them to you guys.
FSU baseball's getting rowdy back there.
Yeah, they should be winning right now if I had to imagine.
I don't imagine it any other way.
Nice save by Ethan
Subazinski with the
Striner.
shot, and yeah, beautiful save, but Clemson comes back up with it. Some great physicality there.
And Parker Clem running. The captain hits Matt Barturn, Miami Matt, like we like to call him
Tyler
here.
Morris, open, shot. Oh! Paints the top right corner, Tyler Morris.
That shot looking extremely familiar from last game against Georgia Tech in his overtime game winner.
Wow, we need to check that corner. That corner has a family, ladies and gentlemen. We need to get a doctor on the field for that guy. Oh my gosh. Tyler Morris gets it started in the fourth quarter with a little bit of magic. Magic Morris, like we like to say here. And JD Castillo is in on the X face-off stripe.
That's exactly how you want to start the quarter if you're the Seminoles. You know, I mean, Clemson had a good third quarter. Kind of were building felt like a little bit of momentum there at the end of the quarter, but Tyler Morris shuts that all down to start this fourth.
Andrew Zeman coded, yes it is, and a great win by JD Castillo as he hustles off the field. Hits Multisanti, wow. I mean, Andrew Zeman, one of the leading scorers in FSU club lacrosse history.
Yeah.
Good guy to learn from.
Absolutely. FSU on offense behind the cage. That's Dean Niles. Dean Rothschild gonna beautiful shot and goal. The Seminoles are on fire here to start the fourth.
Painting every corner.
Ladies and gentlemen, wow. We might need to buy new nets after this game. They might be ripping after this week.
And a new microphone, the way we're screaming into the mic.
Yeah, ear warning. That's true, ladies and gentlemen. We're sorry, but we're not sorry. We're excited for our Noles. We got a comment saying Tyler Andrew Zeman Morris. Actually, it's not that. It's Tyler Morris. Get with the program here. Give me some swish. Yeah, Big Randy. That's what we have to call him on the team. And a great ground ball by Matt Barturin.
Oh, ball comes back out.
Oh, but who else? Come on.
And-
Oh, never mind.
Oh, Jack Schiffel doesn't come up with the ground ball. It's very rare that you get to say that on a broadcast.
Yeah, and remember what I said, folks. This is their workhorse. He's going to try to run it up, and as he passes it immediately, never mind. Schiffel playing good defense. Noles on a 2-0 run right now. FSU Lax over. Yes, we are traveling to a lot of away games this year. The month of February is a lot of home games for your Noles. Our first
Pretty
away
much
trip,
every home game.
yeah, except for UF, our biggest rival at the end of the season, April 2nd. Yeah, your Noles' first away trip is in Auburn, Alabama on February 27th, 28th. Your Noles are going to be taking on the Auburn Tigers and the Ole Miss Rebels. A huge SCLC matchup, as you never know what you're getting from in Club Lacrosse. They're beating Georgia Tech right now by 5 in the fourth
Pass
quarter.
goes high for Clemson, but they
keep it in.
They
yeah.
keep it. Nick Fasaro with it for Clemson. Swings it up top. That's Michael
Jahai
Eugen.
Alexander.
Jahai Alexander
Playing defense.
gets beat there a bit, but a nice save there by Ethan Striner.
Standing on his head, and he hits Cole Hancock. As we talked about that Auburn game with Georgia Tech, a huge SCOC matchup implication-wise. And a great pass to Jackson Sow. 10-5, your Auburn Tigers are up. Ooh, Bronson.
Sails wide. 5 goals on the day for Bronson. Maybe you can add to that total. Double hat trick. I'm not sure if there's a word for 6 goals in a game, but
I think you would just call that 6
I
goals.
think let's call that 6 goals, yeah.
call that action Bronson.
Here's Jude, great catch. Yeah, remember, folks, to make it to the SOC Conference Championship weekend, you have to have a great record in conference. And if GT goes 0-2, that is not a good start for them. They'll need to be battling back to get in there. The back-to-back SCLC champions are struggling early on in the season.
You know, in the chat, shout out Andrew Crosby. I'm not sure where he ranks all time, but was a tremendous defensive mini my first year as a commentator. So
yeah, and his little brother, he knows how to get the troops going. He had a great hype speech in pregame today.
go. It's always good to have someone hype you up in the crowd or in the huddle.
In the huddle, yeah. Also a nursing major.
Oh!
Speaking
What
of
a
nurses,
shot. Dean Rothschild
Best in the
is
country.
amped up.
yeah, Dean
YBG.
YBG, best in the nation, Nighthawk. Speaking of nurses, we need a nurse for that goal, ladies and gentlemen. That net is coming off soon. And your Noles tie the score from last week with 16.
Yeah, and that's
Do you think we could hit 20? I think we could hit 20.
A 20 burger, match a season high from the opening game.
if
That
we
would
keep
be
yeah, if
I'd
we
like to
keep
see
playing
it.
the way we're playing in this fourth quarter, absolutely. We're seeing the studs for FSU scoring goals right now. And that 3-goal run to start this fourth quarter, that's exactly what you need if you're the Seminoles.
exactly.
Cool 7-goal lead. You're getting comfortable. Now just play your brand of lacrosse. Don't do anything stupid.
a
And this
great
game
ground ball.
looking good. Mason
Oh.
Ryan
There
gets.
it is. There's the flag.
There we go. Mason Ryan getting all those
There you
calls
go.
on him all
Clemson
game.
a little taste of their own medicine there.
And a broken stick there. Even with a broken stick against him, you can't stop RoboCop. He's a machine. He's a machine, ladies and gentlemen.
And
We
he
hear the
wants
war
it.
chant in the background, likely coming from FSU baseball, but also representative of what's going on here after a dominant run from our Seminoles.
Here's a man-up opportunity for the Noles offense with Dean Rothschild picking it up in midfield.
10 minutes to go. So there is still time for Clemson to come back, even though it is a tall task. But you know, if you're the Seminoles,
Yeah, speaking of the baseball team, I don't know the true score right now, but I saw Miles Bailey hit a monster home run on the first pitch of his at-bat of the season. He's going to be a first-round draft pick, folks, so make sure you watch that.
it's a good day to be a Noles fan, it appears.
About 10 minutes and 15 seconds. Our clock is matched up pretty well with scoreboard.
Tyler Morris is keeping his defender.
Yeah, he's the D mid.
In the
Yeah,
corner.
Dean, I don't. There seems to be
I
no
don't know what's
pressure.
going on right now with this.
Yeah, their best defensive midi is going
they're-
to be out there. I mean, I think they're going to go on a 5-on-4 here. Just try to.
I think their face guard and Tyler Morris, they don't want him in the play.
I mean,
I would too. I would put 2 on him, maybe 3.
put the whole team on him. Probably still score, honestly. We've seen some crazy things from the man. Looks like we're getting into it now.
A
Brad
roar from the baseball stadium yet again.
Wharton swings it over to Dean Rothschild. Back over to Dodwell.
Action
Or
Bronson.
Dow
Very
Dow.
aggressive defense from the Tigers here. Is he gonna step it in? Yes, he is.
Shot.
Oh,
Ooh.
stick side hip. Great save. And here's their workhorse. Need to ride here.
He's got a lot of defenders on him.
Tyler Morris playing great defense. Oh, and a great check from Tyler Morris. He caused that turnover.
Look at the sideline. Look at the sideline.
The bench is hyped up, as they should be. Yeah, took that ball right out of Adam Neal's stick.
Fourth quarter definitely going in the Noles their favor right now.
Yeah,
Clemson. Sorry, you can go.
No, you're
No, I was gonna say Clemson definitely won that third quarter with the time differential, but Noles seemed to be dominant in that aspect of the game. Nice skip pass.
yeah, beautiful.
Oh my God!
Little turnaround
Don't leave him
jumper
open.
there by Tyler Morris. Beautiful
How
goal.
did
And
his parents teach
is that
him
his
to be
fifth of the
so
day?
good?
I think so. Left hand, right hand, it doesn't matter. You can't stop the man,
and
the
we got
myth, the legend.
and we got a pair of 5s, ladies and gentlemen. Action Bronson and Tyler Morris
The mythical creature. Unicorn
making
like.
up 10 of the Noles' 17 goals today.
Wow, that like I said, remember we talked about that X factor. There is a guy, Tyler Morris, but this Noles offense is so good that any guy could be the X factor.
Tyler Lacrosse Morris.
I like that one. It's a good one.
Added to the book of nicknames.
Oh, great ball by Vinny. Oh,
I don't know.
it's gonna be like a little interference call.
A bit of confusion.
Look at Bronson's talking. The ref trying to convince him, but I don't really agree with that call either. Great defense.
That's,
Oh, and that's over and back, and it doesn't matter. Stone Foster
Oh my-
picks it up.
yeah, great catch by Stone Foster. He's got Tyler Morris on the wing.
Bing bong.
Oh.
He drops the ball though. Oh, the goalie gets it.
Good save there. It's rare you see Tyler Morris miss that opportunity to score.
But hey, that just highlights how good this goalie is playing for Clemson.
Yeah,
this
gotta
game.
give your hats off to him, man.
I mean, that's saying something considering we've scored 17 goals
Yeah.
today and
We
we
could've
still
scored
put
a
up a
lot
great
more.
performance. Yeah.
You could be at 25 right now.
Here's
This guy got
McNulty.
15 saves.
He's going to.
McNulty shot low.
Wow.
Beautiful shot there and just sneaks it by Eaton Striner. That's double digits for Clemson. And I mean, at this point, just under 8 minutes to go, we're just saving some dignity here if you're Clemson.
Yeah, gotta keep fighting. If you're the Noles, make sure they don't get any momentum.
You got to be disappointed if you're Clemson. I mean, a dominant win over UF. You got to be feeling good about yourself. 2-0, and then coming into this game, it's been tough.
Yeah, they were looking to. Sorry, folks, I was getting my water bottle. They were looking to sweep the SCLC competition this year, but FSU said, "Hey, there's levels to this." As the Clemson Tigers come from the ALC, I think it's the American or the Atlantic Lacrosse Conference. Big names there like Liberty, Virginia Tech. Speaking of Liberty, Virginia Tech, your Noles will be taking them on in Virginia. Your Noles will be playing on ESPN. As Liberty has an ESPN Plus membership and they have a great broadcast team there, but nothing like us.
Yeah, I don't think Liberty's got anything on.
And McNulty
this
is
heavy
trying to run
stream.
through the defense, but he can't.
Tremendous ground ball there. by Jack Schiffel.
And here's
just-
Ethan Schreiner trying
Yep,
to command the
not
clear.
afraid to run it out. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. He's going. Gonna wisely dump it off.
And he's calm with it. Gives it to Action Bronson.
Action Bronson on the left side.
We got some Clemson fans complaining about the refs, and they have no idea what it is to complain about the refs here in Tallahassee. I think we're experts on that stuff.
Tyler Montesanti.
But yeah, like I was saying, we got our away trip is a big away trips in March. Oh, nice
Drew
move by
Cook.
Cook.
Create some separation. Using that speed of his.
Oh no.
Owen Kanata swings it out right. Nice pass to X. Tyler Morris going to slow things down. I mean, he's so dangerous from this position. Looking for the pass.
He might jump over the net and shoot it somehow through his legs.
Oh my goodness.
The Noles going for style points there.
So now we got a time issue here.
Yeah, the scoreboard seems to have
Scoreboard dying.
Second game in a row.
Good thing we're pretty caught up here on the stream, actually, I believe. I was trying to keep it
6:18
close,
about.
so should be around.
Yeah, shout out
6:18.
Brennan for keeping track of the time. It's not easy. We try to do our best keeping it as close to the game time as possible.
A lot of things to do at once over here, so doing our best.
And in the chat, shout out Kyle Ross, Ryan Robbins, Alex Skurdak, Andrew Crosby, all great players. Again, from my first year commentating. Appreciate you guys for tuning in. I don't know if we can do a star bench cut, but because we're all great players.
As we're trying to get this clock moving, working.
We got plenty.
Clemson fans are a little angry that they're losing. They're starting to make some comments about our program overall here. Don't really agree with that. I think we have a great program. Obviously, it shows in the score here, 17-10.
It's not. Yeah, that works. That works. This way?
So we're just getting this scoreboard issue fixed.
Sorry about this, ladies and gentlemen. I know it's not the most exciting.
Is there any hours over here? Light on. There's some light on.
Jacob Mayo is getting involved. Don't worry, FSU Lax Lover. The scoreboard guy himself. But in the meantime, I'm here with you guys on the mic. Let's go FSU.
The lights on, so the power to it. Unplug it. Bro, it's just not working.
It's just not working. The light's on, but it's just not. So, a lot of technical difficulties here going on.
We hear a roar from the FSU baseball team.
It's definitely working because the lights
Do not believe number 50 on FSU has scored today. and but he's been a huge contributor. Chris Kennedy. The difference between club and NCAA lacrosse is that we just have an elite talent pool here in MCLA that just simply the NCAA does not have. So you're tuning into the best lacrosse here. There's a reason you guys are watching this over Syracuse, over Maryland. Shout out FSU Lax Lover as well. Georgia Tech loses 5-10 to Auburn. Big implications in the SELC. That's an upset. Through the Seminoles, maybe that makes that win seem a little bit less strong. Or maybe Auburn's just sneaky good this year. So we'll see. I mean, a lot of exciting SELC lacrosse to play. But thanks for the updates. We always appreciate it as they do impact us.
He's gonna have to manually do it. Just broke mid-game, that's great. What are they waiting? I don't know. Why don't they just manually? Tell them it's 6:18.
A bit of a scoreboard issue. I'm sorry, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you guys for being patient with us. And, I mean, Chris
We're
Kennedy. Oh, we are back. Regardless of the scoreboard working or not, Tyler Montesanti gets the pass. Skip pass, Tyler Morris. It's going to sail wide. And it's going to go Clemson's way.
As a shot clock violation there. So right now we're on a rough estimate here. Scoreboard's not working, so I'm gonna do my best to keep it accurate. But
We've got about 6 minutes to go, ladies and gentlemen, and a 7-goal lead here for the Noles. 45 or 43, apologies for Clemson.
Yeah, sorry
Swings
for
over to 45.
sorry for the break, folks. The shot clock seems to have shorted. Wires exploding.
we got sparks
inside.
flying and stuff. Bees inside the scoreboard. I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, we'll get a new one though. Get it fixed for you guys.
Number 2, Clemson got it up top. Jahai shadowing Superzinski.
Great defense from Jahai Alexander there.
Just
Ooh.
outside of cage. Wow.
Had some steam on it.
Man, I think the scoreboard company has it out for the Noles. It keeps looking like the blackout in the Super Bowl back in New Orleans. You guys remember that one?
I do remember that one. I remember that one very much because I was a Ravens fan.
Yep.
Oh. And Superzinski puts Clemson on the board. They are not dead just yet. 11-17, 6-goal.
Could be a result of that
difference.
scoreboard timeout.
Yeah, I
Like
know.
I said,
Making the players a little cold.
yeah, it stops the momentum.
Yeah, but the Ravens did come out on top.
Exactly.
Despite
I
the
was
scare,
gonna say that.
despite the scare. Hopefully, though, this time the
go,
purple
buddy.
team
Come on, Adam.
is not the victor. Actually, the colors are the same: purple, gold, red.
It is,
49ers.
but it will be flipped this time.
It will.
And here's Wills Kelly, the junior Fogo. You know, guys, I was talking to Coach Will, the face-off coach.
Yeah.
Come on, Adam.
Oh, great physicality, and a great ground ball by Wills. He stepped out of bounds. Oh, almost took down the tent there.
Tent to Clemson.
So, but I was talking to Coach Wills Kelly. He's talking about the evolution of a face-off, man. It's not the face-off and get off anymore. It's you got to be more athletic, get the ground balls, play some good defense, and even score goals if you have to. And Wills Kelly is the perfect embodiment of that.
Yeah.
As today, you see him score goals, get ground balls, and even play some defense, a little bit of defense. So we love to have an athletic freak of nature on our side of the ball.
Here goes Rothschild. His right side dodge. Go-to move from the top.
We'll pass over to Brad Wharton. Swings it up top. Tyler Morris.
Nice over-the-top dodge. Here's Jude Niles. Mr. Worldwide, I guess, to start calling him. He's been to over 27 countries.
Been quiet this
President,
second
Mr.
half.
Worldwide.
Gets it back to Action Bronson. Got some space. Shot. Oh, and that is 6. That is a double hat trick for Bronson Dowdle.
A nice move by the man there. Goes to his left and then switches back to his right at the last second. Puts it bar down.
And it's only right that Action Bronson puts the nail in the coffin effectively in this game for the Seminoles, who look to move to 3-0 on the season.
We got Tennessee Lacrosse 3599. Pull up to Knoxville next spring. Hey,
You never know.
you never know. We'll see what we can put together. Hit up our head coach, Jonas.
But we're up for any challenge, anywhere, anytime. So
For the
Georgia Tech lost.
Yeah, for the fans
Wow.
asking about Georgia Tech, they lost, I think, 10-5, yeah.
great ground ball there by Jack Schiffel.
And they're going to give it to Clemson. And they're going to
Flag's
call a flag on
down.
Jack Schiffel.
He doesn't even know what it's for. Nobody knows.
I think they're going to call it on he dropped the ball and seemed to have rolled a little bit further away. I don't know. I don't like that call, though.
I don't think that was on purpose. I think that was just, he was just kind of hurry up the play.
Bruce Kennedy, if you're thinking about coming to FSU, it's a great place. And if you're good at lacrosse,
Even better.
Yeah,
Or if
even
you're
better.
If you're good at football, even better.
Yeah, I mean, if you guys are watching, incoming freshmen, maybe some guys in different colleges who have a good lacrosse experience, good lacrosse players, come out to tryouts next fall.
feel what it's like to be a winner.
Exactly. Look at the man-up team here. Oh, nice.
51 for Clemson, swings it up top to 40. Finds the pass inside.
And that's what we like to call popcorn, ladies and gentlemen. And they're going to call it
And
late
they're
push.
calling that too? This is insane. I don't know how much money Clemson gave the rest before this game, but it must have been a lot.
Yeah. But like I said, folks, we like to call that one popcorn, stick side high and slow. Looks like you're in the circus. Get your popcorn here. Just handing that out to the goalie. We got about 3 minutes and 15, maybe 20 seconds left.
I'm gonna let the clock run a little bit here. Well,
Yeah.
not let the real clock run. Let our clock sit.
Oh, nice. Ball's drop. Here's Cole Hancock running.
He's got wheels.
Runs to safety.
Do it.
Oh,
Fake
looks like Pat
underhand
Mahomes
pass.
hits Drew Niles. Knows our man down, I think, still.
Yeah, so just trying to run that time off. I mean, the game is almost over here, and they got a 7-goal lead. So at this point, just trying to play safe, not do anything crazy.
Shout out coach, shout out president there, calling out the guy from behind.
Yeah, great job there, keeping the ball despite the pressure from Clemson.
And if you're Clemson, I mean, you really need a miracle right now.
You gotta be aggressive here, get the ball away. Don't let FSU just play passing and easy dodges.
Yep. Oh, beautiful spin move.
Little bouncy pass, but
Oh!
Brad
Warden with his second of the day.
Look at Clemson. They look diminished.
on that sideline. Yes, they do, Brennan. What a goal by Brad. Backhands that. Boom. Into the back of the net. Hits the bottom around the goal mouth and hits the bar down. What a goal by the junior midfielder from the Palm Beach area in Florida.
And we are one away from 2-0
Would match our season
20.
high.
for Florida State. I mean, you can't ask for much better than this if you're a Noles fan. Came into this game not sure what to expect after such a dominant Clemson performance over Florida. And you got to be really excited about what's to come if you're a Seminoles fan. Huge win over Georgia Tech. Big win, convincing win this week, it looks like, over Clemson. So, yeah.
Nice pass to Ethan Striner. Oh my
Oh,
gosh,
gosh.
Ethan Striner with the
Oh,
moves.
And he's going to
Oh,
sail
he's
it
gonna hit,
high.
but Bronson with a good hustle.
Bronson Dowdell.
Oh, look at Cole Hancock trying to get his goal, but he smartly goes in. Oh, let him shoot that one.
Shot.
Stick.
It was almost a lucky number 7 for Dowdell.
Yeah. Just under 2 minutes here. Or we're assuming that, folks. Here's Drew Cook made some good defense. Cook's one of the fastest guys on this team. Number 8 dodging on Barturin.
Swings it up to 45.
Nice takeaway by Schiffel. Oh, buddy, Bill gets it back. Sorry there.
Clemson doesn't look like they have much urgency right now, which is surprising because they need a lot of goals.
Oh,
Yeah.
ball bounced off the cage.
Yeah, a little outside.
I believe we're around a minute here in the rest of this game.
Oh, almost a great feed.
And a great ground ball by Drew Cook. Nice ball movement by the Noles defenders. Hits Jack Schiffel, communicating very nicely, might I add.
About a minute to go. Not sure exactly the time, so don't take that for certain. But we are running low on time here, and when the clock expires, we will let you know.
Frankowski with the step up there, but thankfully we got a nice by Chris. Speaking of Chris earlier in the game,
Ball, great defense there by
See,
Clemson.
yeah, that's a call that's been going Clemson's way all day, but Chris doesn't get it.
Nice hustle there from Tyler Morris, but unable to catch up to 43. He was able to clear it. Does a nice job there. Great job by 43, but nice pressure by
Vinny Lane.
Pole action.
A conduct on the sideline for Clemson. Maybe talking some trash to the ref. Maybe have some manners here.
Feeling a bit upset about the loss. Can't blame him. Driving so far to get beat down on Bill Harkins Field.
my
Look
goodness,
at
he just ran that man
oh
over.
My God.
And they're going to call Ward. Or maybe he stepped out of bounds there.
We're at 0 seconds here on our clock, so I'm assuming it's pretty
RoboCop.
low. I'm assuming there's less than 20 seconds left. I don't even know.
There has to be. And that's ridiculous. I don't even know what the flag is.
That was
Maybe
like a normal
offsides
check.
call there.
Really good. I'd be proud of you guys.
Clemson fans going home with a loss. This was the big game for the weekend as they play Jacksonville tomorrow in a doubleheader.
Driving all the way to Tallahassee
And
to
that
get
bus.
pummeled by this great FSU team on your Friday night.
Maybe the fellas are going to celebrate this one together. Good team win.
I mean, it's well deserved.
Maybe got a team meal at Bowden's. I heard they have a great chicken Caesar wrap there.
And
We love-
fried pickles.
And fried pickles. We love Bowden's.
Yeah, if any Bowden's people are listening,
We'd love to get a little membership here. A little deal going
membership,
on.
sponsorship. I mean,
That's what I meant,
check out the
sponsorship.
viewership numbers we got going on here at FSU
Over
Lacrosse.
2.7 thousand views last stream. And
Another
conduct. Sorry for cutting you off there, Brian.
No, we're saying the same thing. We're both thinking it. I don't know how much time's on this clock. I feel like we were pretty
6
accurate.
seconds left.
Perfect.
Cole Hancock
I was
looking
saying,
to
I would
just
just
run
shoot
the
it.
clock down and throws the ball up.
And
And
the
ladies-
Noles win.
Ladies and gentlemen, 19-11. That is your final score today. The Seminoles move to 3-0 on the
Great
season.
win.
And a dominant win here on Bill Harkins Field. We will see you guys Sunday for hopefully
Perhaps.
Yeah,
maybe,
hopefully Sunday we'll
maybe-
check out the
maybe
Instagram.
Monday.
Yeah, check out the Instagram for any updates on the game time.
Yep.
Great win by your Noles, you guys. They move up to 3-0 on the season, sending Clemson with their first loss of the season.
Thank you guys so much for tuning in with us. As always, I'm your host, Spencer.
I'm Brian O'Halloran.
And it's Jake Cameo here.
And so, yeah, thank
And
you
we'll
guys
see you
again.
against
And we'll see you
Jacksonville
guys whenever we
next
play
game.
Jacksonville. Yep.
Exactly.
Peace.